Okay, it's my birthday. It's April 2nd.
Happy birthday, Moe.
Thank you. I took the day off work because duh. And we are going into Chino Hills State Park.
Chino Hills State Park.
We've never been here before, but our idea is to go here and look for some wildflowers because it's been raining a lot and the weather's been perfect, but it might be getting a little warm and we might be at the end of the wildflower season. I hope not, but here we go. We're on an adventure.
It's a birthday adventure here on the State of the State Park. State Park.
Hello. How are you guys? Oh, we're walking around identifying plants. You know.
Whoa, what's this tree?
Man, these vireos are really singing. Morning.
It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Moe.
Hello, friends. Today on the State of the State Parks, we visit Chino Hills State Park. 14,000 acres of honey hills and epic vistas. Spring wildflowers with biking, hiking, and horse trails. Camping options that include tent camping, small trailer, and equestrian camping. There's a Chino Hills trip available for everyone.
Chino Hills State Park is a premier natural open space area in the hills around the Santa Ana Canyon near Riverside, California. It is a critical link in the Puente Chino Hills Biological Corridor. This BioLink stretches nearly 31 miles from the Santa Ana Mountains north to the Whittier Hills.
Before colonization, the Tongva tribe roamed and tended these lands. After the Spanish arrived, it remained a prominent cattle grazing spot with different owners for many years. All the way up until 1977, when a local group called Hills for Everyone worked with the California State Parks Department to make the original 2,237 acres into a usable park for everyone.
In 1984, it was officially declared a state park, and since that date, it has expanded its footprint, and now the park entails 14,173 acres.
So Moe and I planned a trip to Chino Hills, but the day before it rained, so all the trails were closed.
So we did a drive-through of the whole park instead, botanizing as we went.
We will pick up with us on our way up to the front gate of Chino Hills State Park.
That's a buckwheat I'm seeing, I think. Yeah, buckwheat.
Yeah, buckwheat.
Check this wall for
Maybe
deadlia.
some deerweed.
Deer broom.
Black sage. Oh, right, deer broom. Remember what we said? No more weeds.
We're trying to, guys.
We're trying, all right?
Whoa, cute. There's a little eating area.
All the trails are still closed.
Yeah, there has been a massive amount of rain.
Which we as Californians, when we look out our windows, we say, we need this. We needed this.
We really did.
We need this.
Well, fun.
Okay, it looks like we're coming up to the main gate here.
We're gonna pull out our
Maybe we'll leave
main
maybe
gate
we'll leave
pass.
this thing rolling and see if we get a fun interaction with somebody who works here.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Very well.
We're out here wildflower peeping. You got any tips?
Well, unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's kind of an off year for those. Last year, I came by mid-January, and I saw some early ones. Usually, they come up around February. And by April, they're at their peak. This year, just kind of none. It's not the law of nature necessarily, but I found they tend to be on a 2-year cycle where the odd years they do really well, and the even years they're just not really blooming.
Interesting.
And I was expecting, even though it's an off year, you'll see some.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how little I've seen this year, because I thought I'd even see more than this.
We've seen a bunch of thistle.
Yeah, a lot of this is starting to grow up. You'll see some radish. Not a lot of it either, but I've noticed the mustard's even kind of late.
Oh, wow.
We are. I actually was just recording you.
Okay.
We're doing a podcast about state parks. Is it okay if I use what you just said about the wildflowers in our podcast?
Sure, yeah.
It's going to be called the State of the State Parks.
Oh, nice.
What's your name?
Matthew Geyer.
Matthew Geyer here at the front gate here at Chino Hills State Park.
I'm Mo.
Hello.
I'm Chris. Nice to meet you, Matthew.
All right.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
What a fun job.
A lot of wild radish.
Here, let's roll down the windows. Maybe we can hear some birds.
Here's some peeps. Okay, we're still heading 5 minutes this way.
Looks like some white-crowned sparrows.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, look, here's some, what is it, Ceanothus?
No.
What is all the white and purple?
I thought that was wild radish.
I think like we should take a picture of this.
I think it's wild radish.
Oh, that's the wild radish?
Yeah. Here, it's over here too.
Okay. There's a peep. That peep.
Sounds like the Verdin.
Oh, you're going Verdin? I was going California towhee, but you might be right. Let's open up Merlin and see what we can find here. California towhee. I was right.
I just saw a big bird fly into this tree.
California towhee, known as the ping pong bird, peeps back and forth at each other.
Bird sitting on this mustard right here. You see him?
Sweeping green rolling hills. I got purple flowers. We've got some purple thistle flowers. Oh, just heard some singing from what sounded like a song sparrow.
Ooh,
They sound like house finches.
bunch of dudes jumping on this old dead mustard.
Okay. 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 Honestly, the reason to protect your ears for the rest of your life is you want to be able to hear birds when you get into your 40s, because all of a sudden, boom, you're into birding. Protect your ears.
Turn the car off.
Ooh, the Buick's Wren just showed up. That's the Buick's Wren talking back and forth to each other.
House wren just showed up.
Acorn woodpecker is the guy doing the Okay, we're gonna keep cruising.
Look at the mistletoe in this tree.
Oh yeah. Some mistletoe, which we know as an epiphyte. Take a picture of that, Mo. For those of you who don't know what an epiphyte is, we're going to go ahead and do a little boop-a-bling, and we'll go away and tell you all about epiphytes. Boop-a-bling.
When we first heard the word epiphyte, epi meaning upon and phyte meaning to grow, we were fascinated by the idea that plants could live on each other. This idea had never really occurred to us. Our first encounter with such a plant was on a hike when we saw a big, giant, green, round sphere hanging on a bare-branched tree. We then came to discover that this was mistletoe, Pterodendron leucarpum, or American mistletoe, native to North America. We went around saying it was an epiphyte for a long while, before encountering some more interesting info about it being more of a parasitic plant. The clue we were missing is that Pterodendron means thief of a tree in Greek. You see, true epiphytes do no harm to the host plant and really get all of their nutrients from the air. But mistletoe is considered hemiparasitic. This means they do derive some of their nutrients from the host plant, but not enough to kill off the host. They use these root-like structures called haustoria to penetrate the host plant and start sucking nutrients. There's much more to say about mistletoe, but that's another episode.
Okay, what'd you guys think about epiphytes?
Oh, deer broom.
Deer broom. You said it right. Black sage.
Wild radish. We gotta know if we can eat
Radish.
this. Go back. I saw a red flower.
Oh, wow. Those are the song sparrows. Definitely more milk thistle than I've ever seen before.
Yeah, truly.
Oh, bird just kind of dive bombed us. Is your phone still IDing birds?
A small little update here. In case you've forgotten, we've been using the Merlin Bird ID app. It's an app that will allow you to turn it on, and it will detect any bird it hears nearby, and every time that bird sings, it lights up its little name. It's very helpful, and it has actually made us quite the birders. Totally free. Download it now.
Yeah, we are in a thicket of song sparrows.
Deer broom.
Wow, it's really nice.
Did you already have the poppy?
Yeah, I had it from Arizona.
Right.
Moe's dad used to live in Arizona before he passed away. Obviously, he doesn't live there anymore. But in his backyard, he had a bunch of California poppies.
But in Arizona.
In Arizona, they call them Arizona poppies.
Oh, that was a new species for me.
California poppy?
Yeah.
What?
I must have had Arizona.
All right, should we keep driving?
Yeah. Wow, who's this guy in the tree here?
That's a song sparrow. He was singing to us.
Open up the old sunroof.
Ooh, lupin? Loopies? We gotta go get them.
I think we found some California.
But we don't know what kind. There's a million different kinds of lupin
Bunch of
also.
different lupins. Check this one out. It is possible to use my Seek app while we're recording.
Wow, yeah, look how fat the
Whoa.
leaves are.
These are beautiful. Arroyo lupine.
Where'd you get arroyo?
Right there. Few species. Let's see. Native.
Wow,
The
I'm not
Lupinius succulentus. Huh? I love that name. There's another little flower here. Wild radish. There's another plant I don't recognize. Oh,
That
it's
looks like
part of the
lupin.
lupins.
Yeah,
All those hands that look like, they're kind of
They're
like
called-
five-fingered leaves.
it's called palmate leaves. Oh wow, that's so fun. There's a bunch of lupin here.
And more song sparrows.
That was so cool. We saw luppies.
Yeah, we found wildflowers. What's that guy's name?
Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. We found wildflowers. Just
Yeah,
kidding. Just
but-
kidding, Matthew. Not really like banging wildflowers.
Yeah. Wait, is this? Do you know this?
What was that?
It's a birdin. Look at him.
No.
That's a goldfinch.
That's a goldfinch.
Look at him.
I think it's a regular goldfinch. Like the American goldfinch is my guess. Common yellow throat. That's what we're hearing. And that's the picture that Moe took, was the common yellow throat. I thought it was a yellow goldfinch.
tree also. Is it mule fat?
It could be mule fat blooming. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get close enough. It looks like mule fat. Here, it's over here. Look, Bacchiaris. We've had this before.
Coyote bush?
Mule fat. See?
Mule fat. Dude, we gotta trust ourselves.
Mule fat.
Use the photo with the balloons.
Yeah, mule fat we're finding is continually next to water.
It's so pretty here.
What's this guy? Can you recognize this tree? Oh, it's a willow, arroyo willow.
Oh, look. These are the willies.
Mother Earth, it's an arroyo willow.
I wanna see. Was that a new find for you?
It was,
How did you find that?
just right up on it.
Wait, this is like a crazy ball kids mall. Ball
Hey.
kids.
Would you like to try to say that again? What is it? What am I looking at? A budgall midge?
Yeah.
Here, look at this one.
Looking around both sides.
You think it's a budgall?
Obviously.
Oh, excuse me, obviously.
Whoa, I wonder if there's more. Yeah, we'll have to look it up. Who are those guys?
I think it might be the common yellow throat. The Bell's Vireo?
What's that?
That's what we're hearing, is the Bell's Vireo. Hold on. Pretty fun with the water rolling next to it. Got a picture of these gull midges, right?
Yeah, but these are cool. Wow, that sound is so cool. You got that sound?
I got a lot of that sound. Man, these vireos are really singing.
The Bell's vireo. We didn't know this, but this is an endangered bird. If it's scrubby, shrubby, chaparral, by a stream or a gulch, you will be lucky to find a Bell's vireo. The Bell's vireo has had a small comeback in numbers over the last 20 years. Its cousin, the least Bell's vireo, is still on the endangered struggle bus. Now back to Chino Hills.
A big tree. The oak.
For sure. Look at all the little
Flowers. What kind of oak?
Coast
Coast
Live.
Live, probably, right?
All else
you wanna tag the oak? She's going for an oak tag, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm doing it.
Oh, there's a hummingbird. A couple other things I think we should tag here after we get this oak tree.
Oh, it just keeps saying oak.
Even got a little flower here. Ooh, Coast Live Oak. See this? I want to tag this guy. What do we think this is? What's our best guess? Definitely native because of how furry it is, right? Yeah. Ooh, felt leaf everlasting. What is that? The felt leaf everlasting.
The felt leaf everlasting. Growing at elevations under 4,000 feet, the felt leaf everlasting with its pale green, white, furry skin is perfect for absorbing the morning fog. The foliage is a tasty snack for the American lady butterfly, aka scientifically as Vanessa virgiensis. The Native Americans used the felt leaf everlasting as cold and sick remedies too. So cool.
Okay, here's a little pullover. Okay, so Mo's going to read us here about what the California wildflowers are all about.
Why are California's native wildflowers so special? The diversity of California's native plant life, about 6,000 species, is unequaled by any other state. This results from the state's varied climate, soils, and geology. Nearly 1/4 of these plants live naturally only in California. California's wildflowers are an important and vibrant part of our natural heritage. While providing food and cover for animals, these plants also manufacture oxygen and filter water. Some are used to produce agricultural products and medicines. Unfortunately, wildflowers are disappearing. Development has altered areas where wildflowers were once abundant. Even where wildlands are protected, wildflowers are threatened by plants not native to California and by the activities of people. To ensure that future visitors can also enjoy the stunning display of blossoms, please stay on the trails and don't pick the wildflowers.
You hear that? Don't pick the flowers.
Duh. Don't pick the wildflower. 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 Don't pick the wildflower.
You hear that? Don't pick the flowers.
Don't pick the wildflower. Don't pick the wildflower. Don't pick the wildflower.
This public announcement brought to you by the Stateofthestateparks.com. Thank you for listening, and don't pick the wildflower.
Come on, little friends. Going up the hill.
Going.
Here in Chino Hills State Park.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Wow, what a pretty view. Hold on, take a picture here. Wow, it's gorgeous. Haven't seen any big boys out here.
Yeah, no birds of prey yet.
Yeah.
We say, but now get ready for the 9:42 a.m. bird show. Should we go through here and see what that says?
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of information here.
Cute overlook.
Okay, my turn to read. Challenges to preservation. Native habitat recovery at Chino Hills State Park.
The habitats in and around this park are globally significant for their unique biodiversity. This is a special place, and fire is a natural part of this environment. However, in this area, fires are occurring much more frequently than the natural lightning-caused fires have in the past. Chino Hills has experienced many fires in its years as a state park, nearly all being human-caused. When fires occur too frequently, the seed cycles of growing native plants are interrupted. Invasive plants quickly gain ground after a burn and then seed abundantly. These weeds ignite easily, leading to more extreme fire hazards in seasons to come. When these grasses and weeds intrude, the landscape is radically altered, destroying the natural biodiversity, perhaps forever. Efforts are underway to reduce fire ignitions in order to save critical habitat. Wow. Okay, Mo, what are we seeing?
Like a really vast valley that looks like there's a path down
It's
into this
definitely
valley.
a trail that we'll have to take at some point. That looks like a really nice trail.
Also kind of looks like water might be down there as well.
You know, I would imagine this in the summertime gets really hot.
Oh yeah, for sure. It just needs to be not
I
muddy.
think I'm hearing a frog. Yeah.
Look at this funky little line that goes up the hill here.
Maybe it's a trail too. No, it's a trail, look.
Wow, look at the mountains behind us.
Oh, wow. Is this scrub jays? No, that was a woodpecker.
Wow, we're still not at our destination.
Let's keep going. Morning.
Oh, look at this old windmill.
Oh, that's cute.
Take that pic.
Gotta get a good shot of this old windmill.
Yeah, I think there's a campground up here.
Whoa,
This is
look at this
Sigma.
toy on with its berries still on it.
Wow.
Hello, Mr. Toyon. Hoping for those cedar wax wings?
Hope so.
Hoping.
Ranger station this way, looks like. It's a big park.
It really is. It does look like there's camping up here.
Should be fun.
The Rolling M Ranch Campground. Should we go look at it?
Yeah. The campground contains 20 campsites with showers on site, access to trails, potable water, and flushing toilets. Campfires, ground fires, and charcoal barbecues are a big no-no. Max length for trailers and RVs is 28 feet. Whoa, what's this tree? Back up, back up.
Okay. Noah's found a tree that we don't recognize. This tree seems to have a bunch of flowers on it. Some sort of yellow flowerage.
It's like an oak tree.
Oh, it's an oak tree, but it's a flowering oak tree? Bet you it's just a coast live oak.
No, it's different than those other leaves.
It's definitely an oak.
Or are these the male cones?
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah, is this the male tree? Let's take a couple pictures. And then we can find out. It could be male coned oak tree. Yeah, because right next to it is another tree that's an oak. And it does not have them on it. We'll do a comparison.
Yeah, will this one have acorns?
So this is the coast live oak. We need to go to an oak class.
We need oak school. We schooled in oaks.
After reading a wonderful book by Doug Tallamy called The Nature of Oaks, we have a little better grasp on how coast live oak trees work. Shout out to Mr. Tallamy, we're big fans, we would love to connect with you. The coast live oak trees, Quercus agrifolia, surprisingly have both male and female flowers. The male flowers appear as long 2-inch to 4-inch drooping flower fingers called catkins. These are wind and flapping friend pollinated. You'd be lucky to see the female flowers as they only appear in the junctions of new branches found in clusters only a 1/4 inch long. When pollinated, the female flowers lead to the production of acorns that usually take 7 to 8 months to mature and drop to start the whole cycle over again. The coast live oaks can grow to 40 feet, live to 300 years old, and Calscape.com reports that over 270 species use this keystone tree for habitats and food. The coast live oak gets our pinnacle pick photo this week because this tree truly is a pinnacle in nature. Log on to the Stateofthestateparks.com under the tab Pinnacle Pics to check out this picture of this beautiful oak we saw with its dripping catkins. Now, back to Chino Hills.
Okay, we're recording again. We're back in our car. Restrooms were nice and clean. On the way to the restroom, we saw a bunch of wildflowers. We saw some baby blue eyes.
They were called something else though. We got tidy tips.
Tidy tips and baby blue eyes.
But they were called like Menzies baby blue eyes. We saw lots of fur clover.
We will upload these pics.
And we saw the red stem stork's bill. You go left. Is there more?
I think there's more.
Oh wow, this park is big. It looks like a horse trail here on our right. And I saw something back there that said there was a horse camp. So looks like if you have horses, you can come out here. It might be the end of the line. It might be at the end here.
I think we made it to the end of Chino Hills State Park.
Hold on, let me take a picture of this cool windmill. I might have to get out.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, this is a cool shot, cool shot, cool shot. Well, that wraps up our first trip to Chino Hills State Park.
Chino Hills State Park.
Sad we didn't get the full view of the park this round due to the wet and muddy conditions. But the taster bite we did get of this park has only made us thirsty for more.
Yeah, the trails, they look serene. The campground, it looked peaceful and remote. And if we plan our lives correctly, Mo, we can be back there next year for the wildflowers.
That sounds exciting because the birds were exceptional, the views were picturesque, and we did discover a bunch of new plant species we had never seen before.
That's true. That's true. I can't believe how close this is to our home in Orange County. We will forever be big fans of the Chino Hills State Park. Thanks again, guys. Bye. Hello. How are you guys? Oh, we're walking around identifying plants. You know.
Whoa, what's this tree?
Man, these vireos are really singing. Morning.
It's the State of the State Parks podcast with Chris and Mo.